Welcome back to Master Shadowing, your ultimate training ground for real English fluency. Today, we are going to talk about a massive secret that most English teachers never tell you. Have you ever wondered why some people can speak English so smoothly and effortlessly? They do not freeze, they do not translate in their head, and words just seem to flow like music. When they talk, they do not pause for a long time to search for vocabulary or check grammar rules in their mind. Many learners think these speakers have a magical talent, a higher IQ, or a superior memory. You might believe they are naturally gifted, or that learning languages is simply much easier for them. But the truth is much simpler. They became great speakers because they first became great listeners. Think about how a baby learns their very first language from scratch without any books or classrooms. Before a child speaks a single word, they spend months and years just listening to the world around them. They absorb thousands of sentences through their ears long before their mouth creates a single short sentence. They do not study grammar lists, yet they speak perfectly because their ears are completely full of the language. Unfortunately, many adult learners completely ignore this natural law of human language. They try to force themselves to talk immediately and get deeply frustrated by their constant grammar mistakes. They spend all their energy forcing their mouth to move when their brain does not have enough data to use. But your ears are the true doorway to fluency, and listening is the strong foundation of the house. Without a strong listening foundation, your speaking will always feel unstable, slow, and highly stressful. Every time you listen to English, your brain is quietly collecting valuable data, vocabulary, and rhythm. Your mind is a supercomputer that automatically counts how many times a phrase is used by native speakers. Imagine two different learners who practice for 30 minutes every single day to reach fluency. The first learner listens to real English conversations, emotional stories, and interesting podcasts. They focus on how real people express joy, sadness, anger, and professional ideas in daily life. The second learner only opens a dense textbook and studies complex grammar rules without ever listening. They memorize charts, write down definitions, and complete boring fill-in-the-blank worksheets in silence. After a few months, the first learner will understand native speakers naturally and feel very comfortable. They will speak with an authentic rhythm because their brain recognizes the natural flow of the language. The second learner might know all the advanced rules, but they will freeze instantly in a real conversation. When a native speaker talks at normal speed, the second learner will feel totally lost and overwhelmed. This happens because language is not just textbook knowledge. Language is deep, subconscious familiarity. You cannot draw fresh, clean water from a well that is completely empty inside. Listening is what fills your inner well, and speaking is just drawing that stored water out. If you do not pour enough English into your ears, you will have absolutely nothing to say with your mouth. When you listen regularly, you will suddenly notice that sentences become easier and words come much faster. You will stop translating from your native language because the English phrases will just slide out naturally. Do not worry if you do not understand 100% of an audio track at the very beginning. Many students get discouraged and quit because they feel they must understand every single syllable. Even native speakers do not catch every single word when there is loud noise or fast speech around them. They naturally skip small words and focus entirely on the core message to understand the conversation. Your ultimate goal is to listen for the main message, not to focus on separate, individual words. If your brain gets obsessed with one unknown word, you will completely miss the rest of the conversation. While you are panicking about that single word, the speaker has already said 3 more sentences. Let the difficult words go, look at the big picture, and focus entirely on the overall meaning. Trust that your brain can guess the missing pieces based on the context of the story you are hearing. Before your mouth can produce natural English, your ears must learn the unique music of the language. Every language has its own beat, its own stress patterns, and its own special rise and fall of tone. Consistency is always more powerful than intensity when you are training your ears for fluency. Listening for 20 minutes every single day is much better than studying for 3 hours once a week. Your brain requires small, daily doses of high-quality data to build long-term memory pathways. You can easily listen while walking in the park, cooking dinner, exercising, or just relaxing at home. Turn your commute to work or school into a daily English immersion session by using headphones. Always choose listening material that is just slightly above your current level, so you stay motivated. If a video is too difficult, you will get bored. If it is too easy, you will not learn anything new. Find that perfect sweet spot where you can understand 80% and learn 20% of new phrases. Through daily listening, you will learn real-life English instead of formal, stiff textbook language. You will discover how native speakers actually communicate when they are talking to their close friends. You will absorb natural contractions, connected speech, and common phrases completely automatically. Instead of learning, "What are you going to do?" you will hear, "What you gonna do?" in real life. As your ears get used to the sounds, your own pronunciation will improve without memorizing complex rules. Your tongue will naturally mimic the smooth flow of the audio track, because your brain knows how it should sound. To make this a permanent habit, create a powerful daily routine and stick to it every morning or evening. Anchor your listening habit to an existing daily activity, like drinking your first morning cup of coffee. Choose content that you genuinely enjoy so that practice feels like a fun hobby, not a stressful test. If you love cooking, listen to cooking shows. If you love business, listen to entrepreneurial interviews. When you hear a useful phrase multiple times, copy its exact rhythm, speed, and emotion out loud. Do not just listen passively while your mind wanders to your daily chores or your grocery list. This active imitation trains your ears and your mouth muscles at the exact same time. By matching the native speaker's emotion, you train your brain to connect English words with real feelings. Listening also teaches you vocabulary in real context rather than through boring, isolated lists. You will see exactly how a word is used in a sentence and what words naturally go next to it. The words you hear regularly are the words you understand, and eventually they become the words you speak. Your active vocabulary is directly limited by the amount of high-quality input you feed your mind daily. Great input always creates great output, so give your brain the high-quality English data it needs. Stop looking for shortcuts, expensive apps, or secret methods that promise fluency in just 1 week. Fluency is built one listening session at a time, so stay patient and trust the natural process. Enjoy the journey of discovery and celebrate the small moments when a fast sentence suddenly makes sense. Thank you for practicing with Master Shadowing today. Remember to look at the description below for more resources. We have prepared special materials to help you choose the best listening topics for your level today. Keep listening, keep growing, and keep shining on your journey to becoming a confident English speaker.